improvised generation. We are just about to beam up to the USS McGinley, but before we do, we're going to need to do a security clearance in the form of a suggestion. Can you give me an object in nature?
Bravo.
Rock. A mountain. And a rock. How about a rock mountain? McGinley, we are ready to beam up.
Personal log. Dr. Alistair Scott, stardate 47532.1. Captain Thompson and Council Chulok are on a diplomatic mission to the Omega Quadrant. Commander Jack Deadman and I have a few extra days of shore leave and have decided to hike in the Rockies. North American condor, Jack, right over there.
Oh, that's something.
Oh, isn't it? Did you ever think when you became commander of a starship that you would be in the Rockies someday with one of your best friends?
I guess I never took the time to really think about that, Dr. Scott. I really thought about it as Alistair and Jack cruising across the grand universe.
Oh, boy, that sounds like a show. Alistair and Jack. Two gentlemen, one with a cane, one with a libido.
Well, I let you talk me into climbing this mountain. Feels pretty good, I gotta say. Get out, get some good old-fashioned oxygen.
Oxygen is everything for me. When I think about it, I take a deep breath. I could be on the holodeck, I could be in sickbay, I could be in the mountains. Oxygen is everywhere.
That's something. Feels good, doesn't it? Take a moment, take a breath, realize just how lucky we are. You know, with the captain gone on that diplomatic mission, I feel as though, well, I feel like this ship is in my hands. So many birds here. So far up.
I think that's a problem, Jack. You get so worked up about taking over, you miss the little things. You can still be Jack and be commander of the USS McGinley. I've told you this many times. Why won't you listen?
I'm listening now, okay? It's just a lot of work. It's a lot of pressure.
Hey,
I've made mistakes in the past, Alistair. I think you're aware of it.
Yeah, I'm aware of your mistakes. And God and Colorado and the entire countryside can hear your mistakes. Yell it out to the world. It doesn't make a difference, Jack. You're still here. You're still a commander, and you're still my friend. You may be hard on... Hold my cane.
Do you have water?
Are you okay?
Where am I? I feel like I've been gone for a very long time.
I'm Dr. Alistair Scott. Do you know where you are, madam?
Last thing I know, I was among the stars, and then I ended up here.
Deadman to McGinley.
This is the McGinley, go ahead.
We've found someone on the mountain. Can you beam down a sickbay crew?
Yes, I can. I'll send Mara down to the planet immediately.
They're on their way.
I feel like I can't catch my breath.
All right. Jack, get her right side. We're going to lift you onto this rock now, okay? All right.
Okay, sir.
Mara, take her vital signs. We want to make sure she's all right. Want to make sure she's not eternally injured. Take the water.
Her heart rate is high. She doesn't seem to have any neurological damage.
Is everything all right?
I
How do you feel?
feel better. I feel like a little less stressed, but disoriented. I'm sorry, have we met before?
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship McGinley. Its continuing mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Starring Paul Hungerford as Commander Jack Deadman.
Amanda Troop as Lieutenant Commander Ilaria Vina.
Scott Palmason as Dr. Alistair Scott.
Sarah Pepka is Lieutenant Janie Bootes.
Matt Pickner is Lieutenant Frost Glenn.
Laurie Jones as Nurse Mara Culverson.
Jessica Lynn Verdi as Ensign Cassiopeia Snow.
Guest starring Dan O'Connor.
Engage.
So Jack, you've never seen her before.
Can't say that I have.
It's funny that she would say that she recognizes you.
She seems to know you, Jack.
There's a lot of women that know Jack.
Not all of them.
Well, it seems we've discovered the one woman who remembers Jack that Jack doesn't remember, who actually still wants to remember Jack.
Do you have a point to your statement, Lieutenant?
If you're calling me Lieutenant, I guess we're being serious.
I'm sorry, there's a person who claims to know me that said they dropped out of space, Lieutenant. I'm a little concerned.
I'm saying, Jack, you gotta search your memory.
Commander, do you mind if I talk to you in private?
Of course. Ready, Ren.
Like I said, I've never seen you like this before.
I'm a little wound up.
I can tell. Jack, I know you and I have not always been close. But I feel like you and I have an understanding. You know when I'm not telling the truth, and I can tell that you're not telling the truth right now.
What do you think I'm keeping secret?
I don't know, Jack. But what I do know is something's eating at you. And ever since we brought that girl aboard, you've been acting strange. And I'm the security officer here, so it's my job to make sure things are secure.
Seems like it's shaking up everybody on the ship.
Well, with the captain gone, everyone's going to be coming to you.
Hello, Jack.
Hello.
Don't you remember me?
You look awfully familiar. I just can't put my finger on it.
Yeah, you can. Put your finger on it. It's me, Dr. Andromeda.
That's impossible.
Is it? Today, you met a girl who thought she knew you, right?
Yes.
That's your daughter. That you haven't had yet.
Make yourself comfortable. I
Really out of sorts today, Vina.
know.
I gotta tell you, I'm not feeling like myself.
Do you want wine?
Yes.
I have some earth wine.
Wonderful.
All right.
I feel like someone's gone and pulled the rug right out from under me. The first second I get command of this ship, the next thing I know, someone's trying to tear me down.
Do you think that's what they're trying to do? Tear you down? It seems like, I don't know, knowing that you have children in your future, isn't that sort of good news?
Yes, when you have them in order, not when they show up out of time.
Here. Jack, we've known each other a long time. We've been friends. More than friends. There were times I thought you and I would have children together.
Maybe there's still time.
Well, not if she looks like how she looks. I mean, just to say, she's got long legs and blonde hair and big blue eyes and...
You used to have blue eyes.
I never had blue eyes, Jack.
What was I thinking?
I don't know, and I don't know why I'm still so stuck on you. But Jack, your command of this ship and whatever is happening in your personal life, they're not separate. And finding some calm and dealing with both of them is a good thing. Maybe you just need to get to know her.
I'll get to know her. Fine. If that's what you want me to do. I'll leave
No,
it.
Jack, no, don't misinterpret. It's not what I want you to do. I want you to be a great commander. I want that more than anything.
Thank you. Maybe I should talk to her.
All right. And if you need me, I'm your second in command.
Well then, I'm in good hands.
You always are.
So we're just taking this alien's word for it?
All right, cool it. Nurse Maura Culberson, I understand that this seems out of sorts. But when we took the Hippocratic Oath as doctors, we had to understand that these are humanoids, not just patients. They have a right to say something, to know something, to give us information. You must be Dr. Andromeda.
That's correct. They left me alone in a room. They didn't tell me why, they just left. I consider that to be rude. Klingon nurse.
Yes. Hi, I am a Klingon and a nurse, yes. Welcome to sickbay.
These are new times indeed. You're very attractive.
Dr. Andromeda, when you're on my territory, I would appreciate some respect.
Is this your territory, Dr. Scott?
Yes, I believe it
I
is.
thought it belonged to the Starfleet Federation.
I'm sorry, I don't see 3 pips on your collar. Are you suddenly command?
I used to have 4. And then someone ate my pips. And they gave me this job, tracking people who were out of time. Because they didn't care about me. No. They didn't care about me! Not Dr. Andromeda!
All right, easy. You were Starfleet?
At one point, that's how I know Deadman.
What happened?
It's a long story, but maybe Jack Deadman can tell you about how he lost command, lost respect, and how I got blamed for it.
Lost respect, like you even know who he is. Like you speak to him like he's a friend. You come into my sick bay and say such things?
You have a lot of ownership issues. Your territory, your sick bay. Very possessive, Doctor. Are you possessive of your nurse? Or does she have free will?
I absolutely have free will.
Perhaps you'd like to have free dinner with me later.
Well, it's hard for me to say no to free things. So yes, I will have dinner with you. Thank you.
Perhaps we can all be free and stop owning things. Like sick bay or territories.
good comeback.
Thank you for attending me to my personal quarters.
I'm sorry that Jack didn't. He's just a little distressed right now. He's a good friend of mine. He doesn't mean it. He'll come around.
Well, that's all right. Everything is so strange and disorienting and out of date.
Do you remember anything?
I feel so fuzzy when I try to think about it. But I remember going fast and the stars whipping past me and feeling excited. And then something was wrong. But I don't know if it was, I think I was on a ship, but I don't think the ship was there was something wrong. I was feeling like something was wrong. I feel like my skin was being torn apart. And then the next thing I knew, I was on a cliffside in a blue sky, having a hard time breathing, and two men rescuing me.
Do you have a concept of this time? Any hint? A minute? A year?
It's gonna sound crazy, but it feels like an eternity. I was gone, like I'd never come back. It frightens me to think about it. It sounds crazy, I
Let me
know.
get you some tea. Chamomile. Hot.
Tea sounds lovely. Do you know, that reminds me. My mother, she
You remember your mother?
she would make me tea. She would make me chamomile tea to go to sleep at night. That just came back to me all of a sudden, and it's gone. And
More will come back. I promise.
I feel like the nerves, they're coming back. I can't. I wish I knew. I feel so lost.
We'll figure it out. We're a good team here. And Jack's a good guy. I promise you he'll help you in the end.
I feel like if I haven't seen him before, I know him. So I definitely trust him because of you guys.
No, don't trust him.
No. My heart says that he's trustworthy. That he's a good man. I don't know why. I just feel that way.
It's a good place to start.
I don't think you understand.
I heard what you said, Dr. Andromeda.
The more they spend time together, the larger the tear in time becomes.
I understand.
We have to get her back down to the planet's surface so she can go back to her time.
Very well, but Commander Vina says that the space-time continuum has closed. There's only one way we can reopen it. According to our instruments, it's closed off.
Oh,
What would you like us to do? Alter time and space, Doctor?
Yes. That's exactly what I'd like, Deadman.
Well, I'm sorry, Doctor. We don't have that technology quite yet.
You will.
Dr. Andromeda, I apologize for not introducing myself to you earlier. I'm Lieutenant Commander Ilaria Vina. I am Chief of Operations. And if you have a question about my scans, we can go over it further.
I have no questions. I just have statements.
Doctor, it seems that you have information that you're withholding.
You moved away from me as if you are afraid of me in some way.
I feel uncomfortable trapped between my workstation and my chair.
Caught between pleasure and pain.
Who are you, Dr. Andromeda?
Like I...
It's not who he is, it's who he was.
Apparently our guest was in Starfleet.
At one point?
Captain of the Mifune, the ship I served aboard before it was destroyed.
Yes.
I
That's
thought
what
you
the
were captain of the Mifune.
I was. Prior to that, it was this young man. He beamed off the ship to try to save the planet below. And in doing so, got himself captured, which made me the captain of the ship. I had to make a split-second decision, because they fired on that ship. Mifune was destroyed, but not before I got everyone off of it. However,
Someone was left behind. That someone was me.
And you were on this planet.
That's right. Starfleet blamed me. And therefore I've been assigned to track people like Deadman's future daughter through time. Because no one cared about me, no one cared about a criminal, no one cared about somebody who let everyone down. Do you understand?
I understand all too well.
I feel only pain these days, not a lot of pleasure.
How is it that you travel through time, Doctor?
I can't explain it to you.
well, it would be helpful, Doctor, in getting our guest back to the surface and back to where she belongs.
I just need to take her down.
You do.
Yes.
You expect me to trust you
Yes.
after everything you've done.
I can see I'm getting nowhere right now.
Jack, a moment, please.
Yes, take a moment. With each moment, the moments get longer. Pretty soon we'll have a lot of moments.
Just give us a moment.
And those moments will add up to too many moments.
Don't let him draw you in.
Jack, I don't like him as far as I can throw him. That sounds like something you would say, right?
I can still hear them.
Let's go in personal quarters.
I don't see any other choice. You have to let him take her.
You realize what you're asking me to do.
Yes, I'm asking you to take a risk, Jack.
Risk is what got me in this foul, forsaken situation to begin with.
Are you going to take this chip off your shoulder? I don't know who this man is who plays it safe. Yes, we don't want anyone to get killed. We want to take care of the people that we meet. And certainly we want to follow the Prime Directive. But this is our journey, and I don't see another option. At this point, we have to play his cards. He's the dealer, and we're losing.
Make a good point, Doc. Thanks.
You probably haven't seen this before. It's called a holodeck. We can create anything that we want to here.
No, I've never seen anything like this. You really mean that anything I want can manifest itself in this room?
Let me show you. Computer,
Yes.
chamomile tea on a table.
Chamomile tea on a table.
Does that cup look familiar?
Well, it has rose encrusted lining, and there's gold on the handle.
What would you change?
Well, the rose is correct, but it wouldn't be gold.
Computer, 18th century earth glass.
18th century earth glass.
That's it. The handle formed to mirror where your finger should go through.
Pick up the cup. Close your eyes. What do you hear?
I hear birds.
Computer, birds.
I hear children playing in a meadow 50 yards away. I feel curtains.
Deadman, executing 1800s playground.
No, that's not right. That's not right.
Computer end program.
End program.
Thought we should speak. I don't even know your name.
Well, neither do I. Very little is coming back to me. Jane has
Starting
been so...
simulation. Simulation. Home sweet home.
Computer, I didn't ask for a simulation. End program.
Computer.
Simulation cannot be ended.
Computer,
I recognize this.
disengage program. Code Janie
Second,
Boots
Boots.
475.
This is a shuttlecraft piece. My mother, she made her own shuttlecraft, and this is it. And she adorned the wall with it. She was so proud. It was the first thing she ever made. She was a genius, and it was in my room. And she wanted me to have it in my room so that I knew I could do whatever I put my mind to.
Is that where we are? Your room?
This is my room.
It's beautiful.
And these are my books. And
Engineering schematics of the 24th century.
Oh, let me see.
wow.
Propulsion in the new age.
You can't even find this.
What are you doing? Alice, go back to your quarters.
Alice, you don't have to do that.
I
No.
feel strangely pulled to do it. I don't have control.
What do you think you're doing?
We were getting somewhere. That's what we were doing. I'm Boots, by the way.
I know who you are.
How do you know who I am?
I know who she is. And therefore I know who you are.
What does that have to do with anything? I don't know who she is.
You will. The more time you spend with her, the more time there is no time.
Talking nonsense. You know what? I don't like nonsense.
Have you ever read Alice Through the Looking Glass? Lewis Carroll, late English author of some time long ago.
Alice through the looking glass.
What? Computer, I didn't ask for that.
Are you saying that if we don't get her back, we all die?
She'll be trapped in this time.
Rabbit!
The
Wait,
terror.
Rabbit!
I'm late! I'm late!
I don't know where I am.
Computer, end program.
Computer must be taking images off of her brain.
Or off of his. It was his idea. Stop thinking of whatever you're thinking of right now.
I can't help it. She's fallen down a time hole.
End program. Off with
Please, I've done nothing wrong.
Alice!
Andromeda, whatever you've got spinning, you better pull it quick.
It's not what I have spinning. It's your daughter.
Computer, exit. Exit! He was able to get in. She was able to get out.
Computer, end program.
Program cannot be terminated.
We need to get to the bridge.
We can't get to the bridge.
Well, we'll have to bring the bridge here. Computer, simulate McKinley Bridge. Yeah, have a seat in the captain's chair. It's probably been a while, huh?
It has. Still has many memories.
All of them good, I hope.
Look, I'm trying to help you here, Jack.
I'm aware of that.
I don't think you are. I don't think you understand what's at stake.
I know what's at stake. My future. The future you think I'm going to have.
I can only tell you so much. If I tell you too much, well then, there'll be questions asked that I can't make statements about.
Listen, if you're a riddler, then tell us an actual riddle we can solve.
I'm not a riddler. I've been assigned by the Federation, like I said, to track down people who are lost in time. Your
Lost.
daughter is lost in time. Or haven't you gleaned that yet? I know it seems preposterous now to think of the two of you making love slowly. Raising someone. But when it happens, you'll make love a lot. Over and over again in a rhythm as old as time.
Listen, that is the one mistake you have made. I will believe everything you say, but if you think that I would cope
How did you feel? How did you feel when you were serving her tea? maternal, didn't you?
Yes?
Don't let him draw you in, Boots.
Too late. You felt maternal.
I can feel maternal for a lot of people. I raised a lot of kids back on Mars.
Did you?
Yes, they weren't mine, but I took them and I orphaned them. I didn't know what to
What kind of mother are you?
They were orphans and I helped them out!
How did you help them out? Now you've got me asking questions.
Stay with it, Boots.
They had parents who didn't want them. They had parents that were treating them poorly, so I gathered them.
And now your parents who don't want your daughter, who already exists on one timeline.
Unless we're able to get her back.
Right. That's what I've been trying to state.
I am not having sex with you.
You're going to have a lot of sex.
Beginning simulation.
I should probably leave.
Computer, exit! Exit!
Boots.
Don't.
It's not going to happen for a little bit. That's all I can tell you right now.
Trying to help someone.
But in this timeline, the Red Queen is real.
With her head.
Do you understand?
I think I do. I think I do.
Ending simulation.
Dinner was lovely.
It was. Thank you.
I found out so much about Klingon culture and Klingon ways. Thank you.
You're welcome. To be perfectly honest, I was making most of it up.
Really? You were improvising.
I was. In the spur of the moment, I was thinking of what to say when I was saying it. I grew up in America, actually. The South.
I understand that. Why would you lie about who you are?
Well, you see, I've always been different on Earth.
Up here, everyone's different.
They are, but
Shouldn't you be where you are?
I suppose, yes. But everyone belongs to something, you know. Everyone on this ship.
You belong to yourself. And you don't own anything except yourself.
That's true. That is true.
I wrote you this.
How did you know? How did you know?
I've been to the future and I've been to the past. I know a great many things. That I felt I should share with you.
This is the one thing that I always wished.
And it's going to come true. If only you believe in yourself.
No. No, this was a childish notion.
Nothing childish about this. This is the dream of someone who knows who they are.
I was a young girl from Earth, wanting to be with a human boy. Impossible, truly impossible. I wrote him that note.
Yes, you did.
I wrote the line that I wish he would write me back. I love your forehead. I love the way it crinkles. Makes your face look better than it would have if it were human. And I don't care that you cry. Or that you yell at me at random.
Love has infinite patience. And that boy, or some boy like him, will love your forehead and its crinkles, and understand that your yelling is simply passion.
I'm so confused by you. You come here and it's hard to trust you. I trust science. I trust genetics and DNA, and you just say there's a girl from the future, Deadman's daughter, and we just believe you.
Look at her. He looks exactly like the product of Deadman and Bootes. Run a scan if you want. Look, I'm trying to help. Thank you for dinner.
What can I do to help you?
Run a scan. Show it to Deadman. Show it to Bootes before it's too late.
I will.
Thank
Right away.
Thank you. It's been a long time since I've had dinner with anyone.
And I've run every search I can. Red Queen. The Red Queen.
The Red Queen. That's what he said?
That's what he said.
My first thought, and you can, say no if you don't think this is right, but have you tried the Red Queen Nebula?
Red Queen Nebula.
Yes. It's about 30 light years from the Rocky Mountains, but it's a straight shot.
It makes sense.
I'm taking us there.
And one of my favorite things about the Red Queen Nebula, now that we're on the topic, is its mirror-like shape. It looks like an old-fashioned, looking glass. Well,
Nina. Boots.
I'm gonna go to 10 forward. Get it. I'll stay here.
Are you sure you want to?
It's the bridge. It's where I belong.
It's true. I know you haven't figured out what you like about Deadman yet. But I have. And what can I say? Maybe I should be jealous. But I figure when you actually start dating, that's when I'll be jealous and we can fight about it. And I look forward to fighting with you. Oh, we are gonna fight! It's gonna be great. Would you like me to put in a course to the Red Queen Nebula?
Yes. Boots, can I see you in my ready room?
Oh, so it begins.
That'll be all, Commander.
Red Queen Nebula.
Thoughts?
It's a good idea. I was thinking something a little bit more simplistic.
Such as?
The Red Queen, where all things are born from.
Keep going.
The birth channel.
And what exactly are you proposing?
I'm proposing you talk to her.
Boots, no matter what you think of me, no matter what our work situation stipulates, this isn't about us.
Jack, I have no interest in this. You're a very good friend of mine. I have looked up to you my entire life. Since I've known you anyway. He was right, though. I did feel something maternalistic, caring about her. I've never
course.
felt that before.
Of course. You're human. What we're trying to do is save someone. This isn't about us at all, Boots. This isn't about you or me.
Jack, we're gonna have a kid together. This is most definitely about us. And you keep running away from the personal. This isn't about you, this isn't about me, this isn't about her. She's your child. I am apparently your future partner. We create a life together. This is most definitely about us.
Very well.
Jack,
Dr. Andromeda,
Yes, Doc.
why are we leaving the planet? I just need to beam down with her.
My mistake. We'll turn back around.
It seems like you're making things difficult.
I am not trying to. Very well.
You are always running away, Jack.
Andromeda out.
Always running away. Very well. Let's get to work. Alice, we're going to beam you down to the planet.
I don't understand. I don't know where I'll be going or why I'll be going there. I feel so at home here.
I'll be going with you.
What? I don't understand.
I am leaving the ship.
What are you talking about?
I'm not running away from her, Jack. I'll go with her if that's what he wants, if that's what fixes this.
No one said anything about you going down there and
She
fixing
doesn't
it.
belong here, Jack. She's not from this time.
I'm right here. Why are you two yelling at me? Oh my God. That
You're
felt
yelling.
so real. Like I've lived this over and over again.
The Red Queen.
Finally come to your senses, Deadman. Alice, we have to go.
The Red Queen.
I don't want to go.
The White Rabbit who's always running away.
Everything's set up and ready to go.
The White Rabbit who's always late, who's always running, who's always chasing, who's never actually going anywhere.
What happens when we beam her back down and she ends up going back in time, Doctor?
She'll remember none of this.
What will we remember?
Possibility.
Off with her head. She's the Red Queen. Off with her head. You're sending her back. Her head will be gone. She won't know anything.
Hold on, am I about to die?
No, your friend is telling you something that she shouldn't be telling you. You won't remember any of this.
But I want to remember this. I feel like I'm at home. Even though I don't know what home is.
You need to go home now so that you'll know what home is, rather than be confused.
This might be difficult to understand, but the way this works is you're not supposed to be here now.
Wait a second. If she appeared in the first place, how did she get there? You're the only one that knows this. If you're sending her back, we at least get to know where she came from.
Look, I'm telling you, the Red Queen sent her through. The Red Queen is looking to disrupt this timeline. If we don't get her back in our own timeline...
Bridge!
This is the bridge.
What's happening?
We seem to be caught in a tidal wave of energy.
Gravitational pull.
This is familiar.
The Red Queen wants her back because she was stolen away from the Red Queen in the first
The
place.
Red Queen sent her here to disrupt time. Now look, you can believe me or not.
Oh, it hurts my skin. Rip it apart. This is what was happening.
Jack, it's now or never. We gotta do it now.
Let's go. Let's take her to the transporter. Now.
Come on, let's go.
I don't want to go. My home.
You're gonna go back to where you belong.
I looked it up. I looked up the genetic test. Science. Science.
Isaac Culverson! Speak!
There's something artificial.
Artificial?
She is, in fact, your child. But there's something fabricated. Something in the genes that isn't quite humanoid.
What is it, Laura? What is it?
She's a clone.
That's right, she is a clone. Security's my job. Dr. Andromeda.
Frost. Let me guess. Future Frost.
That's right.
What the hell have you done?
Violated time and space. You violated humanity.
I'm trying to get back to when I had a reputation.
You're gonna have to go pretty far back, Doctor. I'm taking you back with me, not the way you want to go. The rift that you caused by itself, you caused it.
Deadman, the waves are ripping the ship apart.
All right.
What's this about? Revenge?
Revenge, dignity, procreation, statements, questions. There's a litany of things that this is about.
We're talking about life. What are we gonna do, Frost?
You took away my life when you left me on that planet. Left me to take the blame.
It's about revenge. The blood-red line of revenge.
That's right. Well, another moment. Checkmate.
Boots, get a lock on him.
Wait, I thought you were going to come with me.
You're not going anywhere. Just him.
Look out, Frost! No, I gotta go back with them. Where the hell did Doctor go?
You all left?
They're gone.
The nurse, she's gone. Everybody's gone.
We're here.
What's going on? I've been up on the bridge. There was a violent wave of redness. Now it's gone.
It's over. It's over.
What do you mean it's over? Where's Alice?
She's gone. She's gone.
When he disappeared, the timeline must have restored itself. Clint came back and fixed it.
Is he gone? Is Clint gone?
Future Clint is gone. Regular Clint is here.
That's right.
Presumably.
Regular Clint is here. It's not me. He's here.
Wait, are you future Clint or are you now?
That's the funny thing about time. Doesn't matter where you are, it always exists. He's back where he belongs. In jail. And Alice, well, she's safe. Safe. I want to thank you guys. You guys are still the crew that I remember.
Clint.
I think it's future Clint.
I know.
I can't stay long, I need to go back. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. You'll understand in the future.
Oh, look at that.
Janie, the twins say hello.
I can't leave on Clint.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Guess there's some stories that can't be written out from beginning to end.
It was fairly clear, though.
Perhaps you can explain it to us when we debrief.
Sounds like a good idea.
We've all got a lot of thinking to do. You know, when Alice awoke from her marvelous journey, she was changed forever. Yes.
A rhythm as old as time.
have dinner with me?